Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Tesla Offer Power Liftgate Frunk, so if you're interested, stay tuned. So I want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored. Tesla Offer did send me the Auto Frunk to review. This is the V2 version, which is their newest and latest version right now. It does have some cool features that version 1 doesn't have. And so basically, that's obviously why I'm doing the review. There's also a discount code. So if you look in the description, there's a discount code you can use if you're interested in buying the Auto Frunk or even their Auto Trunk or a lot of their other products on their website. So keep that in mind. Look for that discount in the description. So normally when I do these reviews, I start with the cons first. That way we can end on a good note. So with that said, here come the cons. I actually only have one con, and that's basically the price. So if you look at it, the price from a straight money perspective, it's $500 for this Auto Frunk. But so like I said, in terms of actual just straight money, yes, $500 is kind of expensive. But if you were to get this feature, a power liftgate frunk or trunk on basically any luxury car like a Mercedes or a Beamer or whatever, this is about the normal price that you would pay for that part in those cars. You're just not going to see it because it's going to be buried in your $50,000 or $60,000 total car. So that's all I have for the cons. So let's get to the pros. First pro is that the motor is more quiet than the version 1, and it seems like it's more smoother too. So the sound is like not all over the place. It's just real smooth and real nice and not too noisy. In this version 2 motor, they've updated it. So basically it has an auto reset within the motor. And basically what that means is there's not another cord for the emergency latch that you have to attach inside your bumper. So they basically got rid of that cord altogether, which makes the install actually a little bit easier because then you don't have to go fight the cord and get it through your bumper. And so that's really nice to have. So just like the trunk, you can open and close the frunk from multiple ways. So one is the app. You can open and close it from the app. You can open and close it from your key fob if you have one. And you can also open and close it from inside the car. Now notice that I just mentioned that you can close it from inside the car. This is the only kit that has this. The competition does not have this right now. And so Tesla Offer has come up with a very creative way actually to close the frunk from the inside, which I'll explain in just a second. So because this frunk can actually close from the screen now, they've added another module for this. And you'll see this, obviously as part of the install. So if you're interested in that, I have an install on how to do the Auto Frunk. It's not very hard at all. It's pretty simple for the most part. And so basically they have this module that's added to the kit to basically allow you to close it from inside the screen. And so the little creative way that they came up with to do this is to actually basically mimic a HomeLink garage door opener. So basically it's going to be exactly like closing or opening your garage from HomeLink, but you just create another one for the frunk to close. So also note, on their website, it does say that it can open and close from the screen, but like I just mentioned, you actually have to have HomeLink for it to actually close from the screen. So keep that in mind because like when I bought my car in December 2018, HomeLink was actually part of the car, but then sometime in 2019, they actually stopped making it as a standard feature, and it's something that you have to buy for $300 from Tesla, and they have to retrofit your car a little bit to get that to work. So keep that in mind that you do need to have HomeLink for the close option to work. So another way you could close it if you don't have HomeLink is to basically just push the emergency button inside the frunk, and that'll get it to close. But I feel like the HomeLink option to close it is kind of pretty convenient if you're like a forgetful person. So maybe you're doing something in the frunk and you get distracted and you walk to the other side of the car and then you get into your car and obviously you notice the frunk is open. Well, if you have HomeLink, you just push the button and close it and you don't have to get out of the car again. So it could be a convenient feature depending on how forgetful and how distracted you get. As I mentioned earlier, pricing is $500 for this kit. That's the same price as the competitor. And basically Tesla Offer does make their own parts in their own factory. And so just rest assured that you're going to be getting the best price because there's no middleman. They make the parts and they sell them to you and there's no extra markup. But with that same price, you are getting the clothes from the inside, which is really cool, via HomeLink. So just keep that in mind when you're considering your options. So not that you need a demo on how to open and close the frunk from your app, but here's what it looks like from the app, so you can see what it looks like when it's open. And then it doesn't say close. And the reason for that is because they can't do that. It's basically not part of the native Tesla UI. And so basically it's always going to say open, but you're obviously going to know that the frunk is open when you look at the app. And then when you hit it again to say you want to open, but really close it, then it'll close it. So don't worry about that too much, but just know that they're doing their best. And basically this is the best because you can't change it to have it closed because Tesla obviously won't allow that. It also has an anti-pinch feature, so if it's closing and it feels that something is in the way, it'll stop and not just, close with reckless abandonment and just try to smash whatever's in its way. I like that the kit has a soft close, so basically what that means is when the trunk is closing, it doesn't just keep closing and slam the trunk all at once. It basically go down, and once the latch touches the part that's connected to the car, then it'll slowly pull it down and close it shut. So you can kind of think of it as like, basically it's mimicking if you were to do it yourself without the auto frunk, where you would pull it down, you'd latch it, but then there's still that little gap, and then you use your hands to push it down. So basically that's what this kit does. It mimics that, which is really nice because that'll basically prevent damage later down the road. The entire kit is plug and play. So basically, in theory, you could take the entire thing out and nobody would know what's there. So it shouldn't void warranty. I talked to a Tesla rep a few weeks ago, and he said that yeah, no, it shouldn't void warranty as long as it doesn't mess with any of the electrical systems, which it doesn't. So, if you wanted to take it out, you could. And so basically, the manual also says the same thing where basically it's not going to void warranty. So rest assured, you should be good to go. And you could also take it out at any time and not have to worry about splicing wires or anything like that. The install was really easy. You don't need any specialized mechanics tools. All you need is you need a flathead, you need a socket wrench, and pliers. That's it. And so anybody can do this install. This one is way easier than trying to do the auto trunk. If you've seen in my other video, that tutorial for the auto trunk, yeah, I'm not going to try that one, but this one is way easier. So you could definitely do this one yourself and save yourself the labor of paying someone else to do it. So that's all I have in this kit. It's a great kit to have. I would definitely recommend it. It just gives me a lot less stress when the frunk opens and closes by itself because I don't really like pulling the latch down and then pushing it down myself because you can damage the hood, you can spoil your paint and things like that. And so this kit takes care of all that and gives me a lot less stress. So also remember that there is a discount code in the description. So don't forget to go through that if you want to buy the frunk or even the trunk. So hope you found this review helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.